Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. And just check in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 meaning you feel amazing and 1 not so great, what number comes to mind? We all have moments where we self-condemn, we make ourselves feel worst about a situation. That's called self-beat. Most of the time, it is just a sign that there's a pain that we need to heal. So today, we're going to go down and connect to that part of us that needs to be healed. First, we have to bring in the light. So imagine above your head is a beautiful cloud of light. Can you find it? So breathe that light down into your head and exhale out your ears. Opening up your ears so you can hear what you need to hear. With the next breath, breathe that light down into the crown chakra, once again, the top of your head. And this time exhale out all 3 eyes, your left eye, your right eye, and your third eye. And just play with that light for a minute until they feel balanced. Until the triangulation of your eyes is balanced with light. Next, we're going to move that light down into your throat chakra. So imagine that you're breathing the light down from the top of your head, and this time you're exhaling through the center of your throat, opening up your throat chakra. With the next breath, breathing the light down from the top of your head, connecting to the center of your heart and exhaling through your heart chakra, opening it up. Ask your heart chakra as you're doing this, what percentage of soul energy are you working on now? What percentage? And just take a deep breath and see what number comes to mind. And if it's anything less than 100, we're just going to ask that all pieces of your soul be washed clean and returned to you now. And just imagine that you're breathing them in. Sometimes you'll feel like a little flutter in the center of your heart, and sometimes you'll see a meter going up, and sometimes you won't feel or see anything. You'll just sort of know when you're done. Just take some nice deep breaths now. The next breath, breathe the light down from the center of your head into your solar plexus at the base of your ribs, exhaling through your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is where we house fear. Imagine that as you're exhaling through your solar plexus, you're just releasing that fear to be transmuted across all time, space, and dimension, and letting it go. With the next breath, bring the light down into your sacral chakra, which is just below your belly button, and exhaling through your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is where we house anger. As you're exhaling, just imagine that you're exhaling any anger or any energy that does not serve you. You don't even need to know what it's connected to. Just release it and let it be transmuted across all time, space, and dimension. With the next breath, I want you to imagine that you're breathing the light in from the top of your head into your lower belly. But this time as you exhale, imagine that you're exhaling down through your hips, connecting to your root chakra, down through your legs, up to your feet, and going deep down into the Earth's core. Finding that room in the center of the Earth with beautiful golden light. Can you find it? Step into this room of golden light now and just breathe it in. Remember, this is the stardust energy that the planet is made from. It's also the same energy that the universe is made from. And if you go deep into our own DNA, it's the same energy that we are made from, bringing you truly back to your core. Breathe that golden energy in now, letting it float through your lungs and into your heart. Let it push through your heart and into your veins. Let it expand through your veins and into your cells till you're completely immersed in this energy. Now think of something that has happened in your life, either past or present, that needs to be forgiven or healed. What comes to mind for you? Think about the memory or the energy that came to mind. And I want you to ask yourself, how old were you when you first had this experience? It could be that you actually had an experience where you felt like you needed to be punished or self-punished. It could be an experience you had with someone and you felt bad about. It could be something completely different. Don't navigate, just take a deep breath and see what floats to mind. So when you think about a memory that comes to mind, and again, it could be any memory, it doesn't even need to make sense. Take a deep breath and go back to how old you were in that moment. Let's call in that child into this golden room. So I want you to ask that child, how are you feeling right now? What's the emotional energy in that child? So I want you to back up after you see the emotional charge in her. Back up and just take a look at her. Take a look at how old she is. Take a look at the emotional development of her. She's pretty young, right? So this is the child that actually you are connecting to when you're feeling any sense of guilt or shame or anything, any reason that you feel like you need to be punished, which is causing a lack of forgiveness. So this child is just a child with really no tools in her toolbox. She's just trying to figure out how to be loved and cared for and how to navigate life in a very childlike way. What do you want to say to her? Does she need to be punished? Does she need to be let off the hook? Are you willing to do that? Because she is the one that you're holding hostage. She's the one that has taken a beating up until now, because adult you, every time there's any feelings of self-loathing or lack of self-forgiveness, you're actually punishing her, this little child, because she didn't know better. And remember, when we know better, we can do better. But some little children can't. So You can give her a hug now. Tell her you forgive her. Because there's really nothing to forgive. Forgiveness is actually a paradox. When you understand the situation, you don't have to forgive because there's really nothing to forgive. She's just a little kid that didn't know how to do anything other than what she did. Just take another deep breath. I want you to slowly, in this beautiful golden room of light, ask her to open up the energy centers that she has been holding this energy in for your whole life. Ask her to open them up. Just peel back the layers of skin so you can see the big blob of dark energy. Where is she holding that? To move energy out, we have to do it forcefully. So I just want you to tell her that she is safe. And tell her, in order to move this energy out, she just needs to scream or cry, or do something, throw something, do something that will forcefully move this energy out of her body because it's been stuck there for a really long time. She can be mad at you. She could be mad at someone else. She could be mad at God. It doesn't really matter. Tell her now that she is safe to scream all of that hurt out, because all that is pain that's been collected ever since this age. So do that now. And take a deep breath. And take your time. I'll check in and see how she's doing. And thank her for her bravery of facing her inner demons head on and understanding that those demons really aren't demons at all. It's just pain that she needed to release. And we're going to let her go now. And take another deep breath of this beautiful golden light and let it float you up out through that center of the earth, up through the earth, up into your feet, all the way up to the top of your head. And now that you're fully connected with the white light above and the gold light below, push both of those energies out into your energy field so everyone else can feel your love and light as well. And remember, you are the master of your own energy. Reconnecting with it is the key to clearing and moving forward in all phases of life. And finally, just check in on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 meaning you feel amazing, 1 not so great, and what number comes to mind. Remember to drink a lot of water after any of these meditations to clear and detox your body from the energy that's still clearing. You did great today. Good job.